Hello again, my dear sister. Okay, so your other question was about your shoulders. So, yeah, maybe you are breastfeeding a lot, if that's how you do that. And so you're kind of kinking your shoulders and holding the baby in a lot of strange positions as you're doing so. Um, and so, shoulder pain, shoulder issues. So, my number one thing, I tell so many of my clients to do this, and I recommend this all the time. I don't think a lot of people listen to me. Um, Whatever, they'll figure it out eventually. But it's because it's very simple, and there's like this weird notion in people's heads that you have to like work really hard or be sweating or do this or do that, like really straining to make changes or be effective ways on the body, and that's just simply not true. A lot of times, especially in the beginning, one of the more effective ways to work with the body is to be really gentle with the body and really caring and loving and helpful with the body and just make it feel good. Like if it's nice to feel good. So helping your body feel good is going to make tremendous changes in your shoulders. Um, so my favorite thing to do is just kind of like help reset the shoulders. Like if you feel like you're walking around like this, or you're like kind of kinked up or something, and it becomes so tight like this, and it can oftentimes, you might see that or might feel like you're doing this, and someone says like, "Oh, relax your shoulders." I'm like, how I am relaxed, or I'm trying to relax. Oh, relax, relax, and you're probably just gonna tense more. So one of my favorite ways to kind of relax and move out the shoulders and kind of even them out again is shaking. Shaking and bouncing is incredible for the body, for your energy, for your breath, and especially your shoulders. Um, and so to do that, standing up, really simple. I hope you can still see me in the frame. I think you can. One of the easiest ways to do that is kind of focusing on the heels, lifting your body up, and then just letting the heels drop and drop and drop and drop. And so you just want to kind of let your heels drop a lot. And as you're doing that, let your entire body shake. Right? You're just bouncing the heels and getting a good shake. And sometimes I might try and throw my shoulders up as high as I can and then let the bounce kind of jiggle them. So I'm just letting that happen. I'm letting my arms shake. I can even start to throw them side to side, do this kind of stuff. I just want them bouncing. Just bouncing my shoulders. It's going to relieve a lot of tension, especially if you're like holding up like this, your shoulders getting stuck, you're feeling some pain. Just bounce it out, honestly. Try it. Like, you're not going to have a bad time doing that. It's a lot of fun. You can hear my voice kind of gets a little jiggly as I'm doing that. Try and breathe. Do it for like a minute or 2 minutes or something. Just sit there and bounce and shake. It's a lot of fun. Try and breathe deep belly breaths as you're doing that, and just let your shoulders relax. That's my number one advice for anyone's shoulders, honest to God. So try that. Second best thing for shoulders, hanging. I know that you have my rings out back. Hopefully they're still out back. Hopefully you haven't lost them. I know that they're there somewhere. Just hang. And if you don't remember all of my different tips and tricks on hanging and stuff, or if it's been a while and you're scared to hang again or something, then let me know and I'll do a hanging tutorial, an introduction to hanging. So yeah, let me know on that. We can work around that, but hanging, best thing in the world for the shoulders. And then my final bit of advice for your shoulders is very relevant, especially for you because you have a baby, which is learning how to use your shoulders the way that babies do. So your baby, I have no idea, to be perfectly honest, the timeline of babies and how they progress and start moving. Like, is he talking yet? Doubt it. I don't know. I don't know how much he's moving really, but eventually he's going to start doing this. You're going to start to notice it. But babies, once they start kind of rolling around, they start propping themselves up this way, right? To kind of look to see what's going on, moving around. So this is really cool because this is a pure shoulder thing. And so the babies are training their body. This kind of becomes, your shoulders become like your first weight bearing joint in the body by propping yourself up. And so as it happens, everything that babies do is training their bodies to walk and move and be human, right? So anything that a baby does while they're trying to train their bodies how to move is also a fantastic exercise for any human to do because it's just training a human body how to be human, basically. So coming up here onto your shoulders this way, absolutely incredible. So what you're doing is you are engaging your scapula, right? And you're kind of pushing the ground down and away from you. And just sitting up like this here is a great place to start kind of balancing out your shoulders and strengthening them from all around. You can kind of move around, play around with that. You really just want to push away, pull your chest up, do that. You can start playing around with your head, looking around, looking up, doing all sorts of stuff, because as you're doing that, you're just kind of moving your neck, right? All of these muscles that are then going down, connecting into your scapula and stuff, you're just moving them around, stretching them, bringing more awareness and control into that there. This is one of my favorite places to train the shoulders. You can start to look over your shoulders as well, just to get more and more range of motion, especially into the spine. Walk around, look around, act like you're a baby. What's going on? What can I see over here? What can I see over there, right? That's what a baby's trying to do. What's over there? What's over here? What can I see over here? What was that noise over there? Let me look over there. Move your shoulders around a lot. And especially once little Desi starts doing this, if he's not, I don't know, again, I'm sorry, I have no idea how babies work. I don't know what age he's going to start doing this out, or if he's already doing it, do it with him. Sit on the ground, lay on the ground, kind of do this with him, play around with him, crawl around with him, which is my next advice, is crawling from this position is, I lied. I'm going to show you one more thing first and then crawling. Another thing that babies tend to do is rock, right? Babies rock a lot. They just kind of rock back and forth. They just kind of sit up like this. They'll kind of sit back like this. They just kind of move. Rocking is, as it happens, incredible for the body. And especially for the shoulders, if you can rock on your forearms. So a forearm rock is a little bit more advanced for a grown-ass human because we have years and years of trauma and abuse on our bodies, and this might not be the most natural position, but it should be a fairly natural position, ideally. So on your forearms and then on your knees, and literally just rock. Keep your head up, keep looking, and just start rocking back and forth here. And you're going to, by default, engage your scapula. You're gonna you're gonna start pushing away. Your scapula is gonna start engaging. You're gonna be moving through a huge range of motion. Keep your chest nice and open, keep looking up, and just rock here. Do that. Incredible for the shoulders. Like right now, my scapula are they're so happy. I just did that for 5 seconds. It wasn't even a big deal. Do that, great for the shoulders. And now my last thing, which is crawling. And crawling on your forearms is great for your shoulders. This is like an army crawl, a commando crawl. You see them do it all the time. Military things where they're climbing through the mud under the barbed wire and stuff. Looks terrible, but it's great for you. And with that, you're gonna be here. You want to go opposite, right? Arm forward, knee forward, and then really use your forearm and your shoulders to pull yourself forward. Pull forward. Now I'm probably off the screen. But then the fun thing is then going back. Use your forearms, use your chest, use your biceps. Move backwards as well. Come back, come back, come back, come forward. Keep your chest up, upper body up, head up, nice and tall. Just sit there crawling around with little Desi. And your shoulders will never be happier. Shake. Prop yourself up. Rock, crawl. This is my best advice for your shoulders. And hang, right? I didn't show you hanging now. And again, if you want a hanging video, let me know. But those are the most immediately accessible. You can do them anytime, anywhere, and especially you can do them with the baby. So have fun with that. And let me know how it goes, and if you need any other help, or if you're having any other pain or issues when you do any of those things, like if it's pinching in the front or something's happening, or if it's your low back, I don't know. If it's painful somewhere or it's not quite working out, then let me know. Give it time. You know, these things you're have, 30 some odd years of life that you kind of got to work against or work through to get yourself back to a happy place. That does take time. So just trust that it'll work and have fun.